to Sandra TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Sandra TV. Veronica the boss for Sandra TV. She here to give you the best. Come and listen, everybody, to Sandra TV. We here to give you the best. Come and listen, enjoy the show. Come and listen to Sandra TV. We the best in time. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Sandra TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Sandra TV. Veronica the boss for Sandra TV. She here.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sandra TV Saturday edition. Today, my name is Veronica Grimes. I am your host in studio, and we want to say welcome to Sandra TV. We want to say we appreciate you for supporting Sandra TV. We want to say thank you for all of your pieces of advice you continue to send us. It all help to build the platform up. On behalf of the member of the staff of Sandra TV, we say thank you for following us. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for believing in us. Again, all we need from you is to share our show. All we need from you is to like our show and recommend our page. Again, this is Sandra TV. We want to say welcome to Saturday edition. Today, we will be talking about training topic, an issue that occur in Nigeria. The purpose of Sandra TV is also education. One of the purposes is education, and we educate people. We get information. We are non-political, non-religious, and we are also non-judgmental. So today we will be talking about an issue that going on in Nigeria. Today's show is dedicated to all of my mothers, my father, my sisters who have suffered from breast cancer. Those of you who have lost your loved one to breast cancer, your wife or your mother or your father to breast cancer, I'm dedicating this show in a memory. Those of you who are currently fighting breast cancer, I'm also doing a show in your honor. Somebody will say, well, Miss Veronica, we are not in breast cancer month. Yes, it's true, we are not in breast cancer month. But it's something about breast cancer. Something that is just shocking and confusing to me, that what I brought for us to discuss. In the world now, people want to live for others. In the world now, people want to live above the expectation. In the world now, people want to compare themselves with people. They want to live a life for which their income cannot match. So because of that, people are doing a lot of things in the world now. So today we will be discussing an issue that took place in Nigeria. And that issue is surrounding one of the popular Facebook influencer in Nigeria. That lady is being followed over 250%. I mean, I used to watch her show. Her show used to motivate me. But I mean, two occasions what she did, it just shocked me. And sometimes she would tell, her show was educative. But I mean, my pastor always say it's not all that glitter is cool. So today we will be talking about Blessed CEO in Nigeria. Again, I want to say I'm dedicating this today edition to my brothers and sisters who are fighting breast cancer. To my brothers and sisters who lost their loved one to breast cancer, who loved ones are come to breast cancer. This show is for you. Guys, breast cancer is not a joke. It's something that nobody wants to be told that you have it. It's something that nobody wants to hear that, okay, you have breast cancer. But it was shocking. And before I started this show, I went to WHO page, website. Again, I went to Center for Disease Control in the United States. And I also went to, other websites. So Whatever information I'm giving you is statistics that I downloaded it from the World Health Organization. So I don't hold any, I don't take any credit for the information I'm about to give you. It's strictly from the World Health Organization or from Google or from other website that is helpful. The key in 2026, the statistics that says the statistics on new cases that will be diagnosed in women in 2026 is over 300,000 women. Over 300,000 women are expected to be diagnosed with breast cancer. And male incidence around 2,676 men are expected to be diagnosed with breast cancer. When we are coming up with our breast cancer, we're only for females, but also male can suffer from it. Somebody will say, well, what's irrelevant to this topic today? What are we talking about breast cancer? Just hold on here with me. Be here with me. Stay with me. At this time, we'll take a break and we'll share the show. Please help me do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Central TV.
I love to
Central TV is here. We here to inform you, listen and be inspired.
Again, welcome to the Saturday edition of Central TV. Today we'll be talking about a particular case that occurred in Nigeria. The sole purpose of this show today is to educate our sisters and brothers who don't want to live within their means. So somebody will say, well, Ms. Veronica, why is it we're talking about breast cancer? This is not breast cancer month. Yes, this is not breast cancer month. I'm just laying the premise for us to arrive at the topic we're going to. Again, this show is dedicated today to my sisters and brothers who have suffered from breast cancer. Also to people who lost one loved one had lost or succumbed to breast cancer. We want to say this show is solely and wholly dedicated to them today. Again, those of you that are just joining us, I was just giving the estimate from World Health Organization. So again, whatever figure I'm about to get today on this show is not from me. I'm not taking credit for it. It's from World Health Organization website and from CDC and again Google. I'm bringing all the information. Some people will say again what is relevant, but let's just stay with me. Let's discuss and you will know where we're going. It's in 2022. An estimated of 670,000 women expire from breast cancer. 670,000, according to World Health Organization webpage, that the number of persons that expire, that succumb to breast cancer, it's an estimate, it's a statistic. It may be more. But what is there? For global breast cancer death and key data collected 2022-2023, estimated approximately 666,000 to 764,000 people succumb to breast cancer. You know, there's a special word we use when we are on this Facebook. These people succumb to breast cancer. Again, it's estimated globally. Again, I don't take credit for this figure I'm giving you. A holding study from World Health Organization website. Again, the estimate for global globally, the new cases that will be diagnosed globally is estimated at 2.3 million new cases. It means 2.3 other than the one I gave you. 2.3 people will be diagnosed with breast cancer. And breast cancer is not just a joking thing. It's still that people that have succumbed their lives. It's still that people that like people are struggling. I was speaking, people are expiring from breast cancer. It's not a joke, it's not a fable, fun thing, it's not anything to joke with. I'm bringing this topic in because a lady in Nigeria called Blessing CEO made mockery out of people that are struggling with breast cancer. Blessing CEO, they respected people that are suffering with breast cancer. And she lucky that she's in Nigeria, she's not in America, because people were going to file in a lawsuit against her. People are dying from this disease every day. In fact, when I was making deeper research, this is unconfirmed that like 2 to 3 minutes people die from breast cancer. And Blessing CEO is a Facebook influencer, according to the title to get Facebook influencer. She referred to herself as marriage therapy. She said she's a marriage therapist. So most of the time she used to come on Facebook and talk about how you need to be when you marry after 10, 15 years, 20 years, you still need to present yourself second and way before your husband or your wife. Which of course I agree with her 100%. Now because you married, I mean your bush is just dry. Now because you married, I mean daybreak, you can use roll on, you can brush your mouth twice a day. Now because you marry me, you can make your hair nice. No. What the man saw before he marry you, you need to do it, but it'll be another topic another time. Blessing CEO is one of the ladies in Nigeria that use 500 to 1,000 weed every day, allegedly. Blessing CEO is one person who come on Facebook and brag about what she has. And get me right, I really followed Blessing CEO for some time because of her show. So what brought up the reason I start giving the few good from World Health Organization, the reason I start giving the number as of 2026, how many person will be diagnosed with breast cancer global wide? Again, I says 2.3 approximately, estimated at 2.3 million person will be diagnosed with breast cancer. So it means that not a sickness to joke with. It means that not a disease to joke with. Because their Facebook now, people making Facebook to be like, it's just, let me tell you guys something. Before the war came in this country, in my country, I would say my country because I don't know about other people's country. Before the war came to Liberia, this is what happened. Missionaries traveled to Liberia and adopted children. Missionaries traveled to Liberia and came back and talked to other people in America to sponsor children. Missionaries sat down right here and trusted ministers of the gospel to build churches. But let me tell you, I met some family members. When I said I was from Liberia, that lady said, Miss Veronica, you completely different. I said, what that means? That lady broke down and explained to me that how her late mother-in-law has so much, white woman, has so much love for Liberia. And they already had the money. The way we do things by way different from what they put here. Yeah, if I ready to Sunday, I'm getting, I tell Leon and Bill and then lady and the rest of the children, this is what I need. If something happened to me, I want you to build this in my honor. The lady will say she wanted a church to be built in Africa, to be specific Liberia. And they contacted somebody. I know the person very well. They gave me the person need everything, but it's not my place to say on the Facebook. And the person said he was building a ministry for them. At that time, when I was saying Liberia, when somebody at that time, what $100 LT used to cook for us. When you get $100 LT, get a rest and coins, it's a good full money nowadays. That lady said the guy showed them the land that he wanted to build a mission, but he needed people to partner with. So they said, okay, our mom expired, and this was a will. So I mean, it's good that we know each other. So what they did was they trusted that man. We've had to get a man the opportunity to preach. I'm so sorry for my voice today. Like Puri here is disturbing everybody. They gave the man the opportunity to even preach in the church. The man preached in the church, guys. And then they trusted a man. According to the lady, they first sent 12,000 by their man. 12,000 at that time who built a church. I've been in America a couple of years, but I was way in Liberia at that time. I'm coming to you how long I've been in America before you be asking me. 12,000 would build a church and sing it. So what they wanted to build a church, and then the grandchildren said they were going to go and furnish the church and put the grandma picture, the grandpa picture, everything. And the family was so happy. They gave that man the money, the man built it. He said he was building church. He went, he brought picture. And people that were building the church, he interviewed some of them. And he said he had an acre. The man said, good, say you have an acre. We can build a church and have a school there. So 1 acre, you can build a church on another land, and we'll have a school, a vocational school, so that my mom name would be on those things that all I need. The man, the lady grandchildren were adults, they were all professionals, they were ready to go in there and use their hands to face to decorate that church. According to the lady I spoke with, I don't want to call the name because it was, she said Miss Veronica would spend almost 40,000. They may brought all land, they may brought up engineering working in the interview. Then he said they may brought all even church building. One time came now for the family to go back now, finally in Liberia to dedicate the church. No way. The man was not nowhere to be found. They called that man. He said excitingly bought a ticket. They called that man was nowhere to be seen. Until today, a year, I meant they put up a Liberia. He said, no, Miss Veronica. So all I'm trying to say is when people lie, they lie cash out with them. It's just that somebody lying to the husband say, I'm pregnant. 9 months will come and go. When you lie, they lie cash out. One of the reasons that when we even try to talk to our sisters and brothers in this country to say, can you just sponsor an African child? What they used to do, according to them, they used to like maybe 5 women in the church, which are organized and so every time they pay, they put $25 together. So if 5 women put $25 together, it's $125 in a month, it's $250. So in Liberia and you have your family here, your American family here sending you $250 every month, baby, you good. But then what people start doing now, people start taking advantage of the situation and lying to the people. Lying to the people. Now, what this country, let me tell you guys, this country we in America is a country that know how to get it, love to gift. But sometimes some of them got money, they want to put it in ministry, but they don't know who to trust. I'm telling you for real, they don't just know who to trust. Because a man that can stood in the pulpit in the people church and preach, now 1 or 2 Sunday, numerous Sunday, he can lie to the people, he have over $42,000 allegedly. Then what we're talking about here? So lie will catch up with you. I don't care what happened. Lie is like a fire. It cannot be hidden under the dry leaves. So blessing CEO, back to blessing CEO topic. Blessing CEO to respect people that are suffering with breast cancer. Then lady, because this time when you go on Facebook, you say, oh, they want happy. Everybody, I don't know. Right now, I resolve not to even contribute to people on Facebook. People can say they want you, get cancer, they want you, get diabetes, they want you. I'm not going to contribute because you don't know who is saying the truth. You don't just know who is saying. In real human life, I will have to bring Dr. Flule back on the show for us to talk about the mental health aspect of Blessing CEO. Who will want to claim cancer on them because they want to get money online? Who want to claim that they get cancer because they want to get money on from Facebook? So, Blessing CEO went and came on Facebook and told the people that she has cancer. She has breast cancer. And she was supposed to go for surgery. And she begging the people to help her. Anybody that can help her, she put her on the line. In less, I don't know how many till I get raised almost I don't know how many $1,000. And one man in Nigeria got very diamond is a technical person. He contributed to, but he did it intentionally for a purpose. So this girl won't favor and crying that she get cancer, crying that she get cancer. I mean, she was so desperate. I'm telling you guys, she was so desperate till she, like you cry, like, okay, it's now if I see somebody say they lost a father, I will feel the pain they feel because I lost my father before. If somebody say they lost a brother, I will feel the pain they feel because I lost my brother before. So this blessed CEO will must start talking to people so that have somebody call, oh, I'm so sorry, my sister. The person I called, they knew each other before. Oh, this and that, my Xavier, I'm a survivor. So the lady started to narrate her story to Blessed CEO because she being a survivor, she's trying to tell the lady this is the situation. Anyway, this is Blessed CEO crying. You can play it, huh?
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. So scared.
You see? So that when she came on Facebook to tell the entire world that she has breast cancer. We're gonna play again.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. So scared.
Okay, thank you, Leon. When Blessed CEO came, she goes by the name Blessed CEO. It's not really her name. That's her Facebook name. You can take it from the screen here. That's her Facebook name, Blessed CEO. So this beautiful woman you guys looking at came on Facebook and cried to the word that she had been diagnosed with stage 4. Stage 4, guys. She had been diagnosed with stage 4. Again, you're joining us. This is Central TV. Today is Saturday edition. We are talking about, have our topic, a general discussion. All we want you to do for us is to share our show, subscribe, and like our show. Today we're talking about a popular Nigeria Facebook influencer.
No be small drago. Watch.
So right now, this is Blessed CEO interview. Pause the Leon 1 minute. Yeah, hold on there. This is Blessed CEO interview. After Blessed CEO has said that she has stage 4. You see how the girl cut her hair? Look how she presented herself. Like she really got stage 4 cancer. This girl went and bore her hair. She cut her hair to bore. I mean, to convince people to contribute to her, to convince people to send money to her account. She didn't start there. She told somebody report, somebody that was trying to console her, somebody that was trying to help her, the person thinking that this lady really got cancer. And like, okay, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, this I said, then this crook. This girl called the lady and told the lady, say, you know what? Send me your report. Let me see whether that's the same report I got when they get to, like Veronica Grimes, where people can ride on, people can get on her hair and fall down her hair. I already shot, so people going to clear on my hair. Anyway, Veronica Grimes, how she sent her report to Blessed CEO because the new issue before. Just the real cancer survivor will come and tell us a story. She had been a makeup artist for Blessed CEO. Blessed CEO now took that lady document and put it on Facebook. Say that's her document. That's the diagnosis they give her. She's stage 4. Leon, let's listen to the interview. So I don't have called the interview was done by Arise online TV in Nigeria. I don't have copyright to this. Again, they authorize her to share it. Arise TV authorized her to share it. So this is why we're discussing it. I'm not the one. Central TV did not originally do the recording. It was done by Arise Online TV. And Arise Online TV in Nigeria said it's an open platform. We can share it. Just so to clear that up with Facebook. Let's listen to the interview.
This video carefully.
I don't think it is wise for me to publish my report on social media. People can...
Okay. Is that wise for you to publish your report on social media, but it's wise for you to ask people for money to support your fake stage 4 cancer surgery? Let's go.
Personally scrutinize people that are reputable, people that want to check their hospitals, to do their necessary investigation. I don't think cancer is something anybody wants to lie about.
Yeah, but you're right. You're right. Blessed CEO. Cancer is not something that somebody has to lie about. Because cancer, I don't want to say it's a death sentence, but cancer is just, how many people losing their life every day for cancer? Okay, let's go.
You say that people don't have a right to the privacy, your reports. I think they are very entitled to, because they are donating to a cause.
Let me tell you guys, there are some black women in the world that are very smart. The doctor that were in the interview, man. I mean, I wish I could just spend, she's from Nigeria. She's in Nigeria. I wish I could just spend 1 minute with that lady. That lady knows her profession. Follow and see. Bless you, she's somebody with smart mouth. But her smart mouth did not overshadow this medical doctor. Okay, yeah, it's your privacy. You don't have to put it on Facebook, but you have to bring your issue on Facebook to beg for money.
Know that this cause does exist.
Yes, like from the initial stage, I cried out on social media, not because I wanted money. I was genuinely concerned and worried.
But you also said it was stage 4.
That's not true. You didn't cry on social media because you were concerned, because you know why, my sister. You don't have, oh my God, okay.
Yeah, when that was what I was told.
Who were you told that?
That was what I was told in my report.
Told you.
Yes, so that was when I said stage 4. You
How did they know that it was stage 4? How did your doctor know that it was stage 4?
It's from the report. When they do the biopsy, I don't know.
And the report she's talking about, guys, is another person report that she fraud. It's another person report that she faking. It's another person report she claiming to be her report.
I'm not a medical.
Okay, let me ask the doctor in the house. This is why I brought her in.
Okay.
So I'm very interested.
Now let's listen to the doctor. That's a part of the interview that suits me, Nigerian man say.
To know what type of doctor you saw, because there's a lot of disparity that I don't expect in medical personnel.
Okay, what are disparities?
So first of all, when a patient comes to me and complains of a lump,
you see her smart mouth, she asking the lady, why are they disparity? You know what you did. Okay.
I will not do a biopsy first. I will first do an imaging. So I'll tell you to either do an ultrasound scan. If you're less than 40, you're 35, 40. Then if you're above 40, you can do a mammogram before we get to the biopsy. And if you then do a biopsy, depending on what we're suspecting based on your history, you either do a fine needle aspiration cytology or a core biopsy, right? And after that, even if, because what you're describing kind of sort of sounds like you did a fine needle aspiration cytology, right? Even at that, no doctor on the surface of this earth that is qualified would allow a patient to move around with a lump in their breast for 6 months, because you don't know. Even if you do a fine needle aspiration cytology, they can be false negative. There's a very high chance of it being false. So you can never tell unless you remove the lump and you do a proper biopsy of the lump.
So what are the conspiracies in her story?
So I find it very interesting that so I'm interested to know the type of doctor you saw. What type of doctor?
It's an oncologist.
Okay, so now fantastic. So I work.
So the doctor, I love that Nigerian woman. Oh my God, so we making like that lady coming t-shirt. Blessed CEO. Why, my sister? Why? Blessed CEO. Why? Why, my sister? Why? How can you go to oncology right away? You're not even being diagnosed by a general or a general practitioner to tell you, okay, this is it. Oncology is a specialized doctor. You don't just go to them, but let's listen.
In a teaching hospital, we don't send patients to an oncologist unless you have a biopsy, core biopsy result.
What happened?
Be real. Thank you, sister. Unless you have a biopsy cover that will show something like, okay, yeah, it's a tumor, it's something. It's something close to what she's saying. And then before they even do the biopsy, they got to do images, they got to do X-ray, they got to do other CT scan or something to see what they're doing biopsy. Oh, they don't just tell you, go, oncologists go, okay, come on here. No, they are specialized doctor. You know how many person waiting on the line for them? Okay, let's go ahead.
Because usually you start with a general surgeon. General surgeon will establish the fact that it is cancerous. And oncologist is not the first.
You're right. You start with general surgeon. You start with your primary care physician. Some of the primary care physicians are that specialized. So you don't check who say because they say cancer, you say I went to oncology. No.
First person, based on the fact that you even said the person said it is not cancerous. No doctor will send you. That's why I'm interested to know the doctor. No doctor will send you to an oncologist with a non-malignant result.
Like I said, you go into the hospital. I noticed a lump on my boot.
Was it Lagos or Enugu? Because I
was in Enugu.
Okay.
So I went into the hospital completely.
The doctor, whose signature or the doctor, who the first is not the doctor is not me Enugu. The doctor is Asaba, but the sweeter power can just hang in with me. Let's go this thing. Let me tell you guys, the lie that some people want to live. Let's see you as somebody that come on Facebook to live flamboyant life. Let me leave for the end of the program. Let's see the interview.
A teaching hospital.
If those are you that joining us, this interview was not done by Sandra TV. It was done by Arise Online TV in Nigeria, and they gave us the authorization to share it. So this is why we are sharing it. We don't have rights to this TV.
No, it wasn't a teaching hospital. It was a private hospital.
Okay, and it has an oncologist. That private hospital has an oncologist.
Let me explain.
Okay.
So walking into the
the answer is yes or no. Then say explain. Because he said he went to oncologist. Therefore, does a private hospital have an oncologist like all the need from you? But he said, let me explain. One I can lie, can lie. One lie cannot be healing under the trial list. We will let you explain. Let's see what I explain. That will help you.
Hospital, you go to a normal doctor. I don't even know what they're called, but you went to a doctor, he examined.
You know what they are called. Let me tell you right now. I have steered you to go to my breasts. If I go there, I know what they call. If you go for them to check your kidney, you will know what your kidney doctor call. If you go for that kind of major thing, you're talking about stage 4 cancer, you can't say, I don't know what they call. No. You should know what they call. If I even go to the hospital for just general checkup or private clinic for general checkup, I will know exactly who they call. I will ask you, are you a nurse practitioner? Are you a physician assistant? Or are you a doctor? I will know who touching me. What your specialization? But I'm not just going to say, I don't know. Even if you are not a nurse or a healthcare worker, you got a right to ask. So don't say, you not no place to see. Oh, no. Don't get that. We're not mumu on it. We're not mumu on it, boy.
He found the lumps. Okay. That was when he said, let's do a biopsy. I don't know what a biopsy is.
Without an imaging?
No.
That's very strange.
That's strange.
Imaging because
is that possible?
It's not possible.
It is not possible. I'm not a cancer nurse, but it's not possible. They were just going to biopsy. They came in to the imaging to see which part of the body they want to do the biopsy, whether the lump or the lump that we're trying to look for to confirm whether it's cancer, or even though you are diagnosed yourself as stage 4 cancer, but still they still got to do a biopsy. I learned that you are an economist. Are they just going to put a biopsy to the nipple or the breast or the side or the infront or the without images to clearly show you the location of the lump?
Not possible, because biopsy is very invasive. Nobody will grab your breast and just do a biopsy.
And let's see, because they say it's invasive. Placebo, that's smart. Let's see the placebo, because the doctor said biopsy is invasive. Can catch us on that? Can I catch on that? Because she said biopsy is invasive. You can't get your sister.
Without an imaging.
There was no imaging.
Was it the left breast or the right breast?
The left breast.
Okay.
So they didn't do an imaging. They just said go for a biopsy. It was when I went for the biopsy. It took about by
was
then.
it painful?
What was the biopsy process like?
Yes. What was the process like?
Explain it to us.
I think they put in. I think they gave me.
Yeah, what I think again. But excuse you, you should know exactly what it is. I think it. All right.
A little. I don't know if it's anesthesia to like numb the pain a little bit. Then an incision close to the nipple.
And what came out?
That's not the procedure. We don't do an incision.
I don't know what, but something went into my.
Okay, so
my results are
here.
here.
You're saying that's false. It's not possible to.
No, yeah, it's not. It's not sounding like a fine needle. It's not sounding like a core biopsy. It's not sounding like a fine needle. We use a needle. It's a needle.
This one is like how do I put it? I call it a machine. I don't know the right term.
No, that's not a machine. God, keep quiet. You didn't do anything on you. If I go to the hospital and they put me in the machine, the CT scan, I will know. Whatever they put me, I'll say, okay, even I don't know the name because I'm not a health practitioner, I will say, okay, they put my phone in the machine and they press it hard. Even that physical therapy. I know I'm a quiet machine. I don't know I'm a quiet Nino sister. One I can lie against the honor the truth.
Oh, listen, you're mixing things up. We don't use machine for biopsy as well. That's an invasive procedure. We use the needle.
Something went into my boobs. They brought out some. I think they said
out of your boobs. Was it
exactly
your
what type of your?
Was it?
The lump was found under my boobs. It moves sometimes. Sometimes it looks as if it beeps. And so I think around that place. I think they said they bring out. I don't know if there's particle of the lumps or thereabout. That's what they say. Yeah, they took for the biopsy.
I'm not. Machine.
Sorry, is
maybe
that,
a pin.
No, it's
medically feasible.
No, it's a long needle.
Maybe that's what
has a trigger.
Okay,
it's like a mini gun.
What's the size of the needle they used for you? If you're going to estimate it.
How do I?
Was it like 2 inches long, 1 inch long? How was the needle?
I was lying down, so not like you're seeing exactly what is happening. And I'm not in the medical term, so I don't want to say the things.
I'm sorry to say this, right?
Go ahead.
I saw that you studied economics, right? Okay, fantastic. I interesting enough, I dropped econs for further months because economics was very, very detailed and very, very. So as someone that studied accounts, I would expect you that if you have a life-threatening diagnosis, you should know it.
The doctor said, I learned that you studied economics, right? He said, yeah. You thinking I could to the market and said, as a woman who studied economics. They literally say I dropped economics because economics was a detailed discipline. I didn't want to go into detailed discipline. So that means your IQ should be above what you say. If indeed you really went to do all that. So when the lady said, I learned you studied economics, she was trying to be proud now.
In and out, because when I see patients with chronic medical conditions, they know their condition in and out. Like sometimes they even know new researches that I have not even heard of because they are trying to survive. I find it very strange that you're mixing radiologists, oncologists. I feel like it's something you should know.
No, it's not something I should know because cancer is not something I am aware.
But why by that's something you should know. They say cancer. It's not something you're aware of, but that's something you clean on yourself.
Where about? I've said it.
No, but you've been giving this. It's been 2 weeks since you came out to talk about this, and you mentioned stage 4. That was the first video I ever saw from you.
Yes, that was
stage 4. How did they come about that stage 4?
I'm not supposed to know. So maybe at this point
we are going to.
That's what I'm trying to say. At this point, we're going to be asking the medical doctor. So when this whole shenanigans came out on social media, everybody just said, let's get a second and a third option.
Okay, so let me say something. Exactly, how did you know it was stage? Because he seems quite confident with that stage 4.
Because that was what I was told. I'm not a medical doctor.
How is it possible to say you have stage 4?
It was that same Enugu doctor.
Yes.
Is it in your report?
Exactly.
Can you show the doctor?
I will share.
I'm interested to see.
So this is your stage 4 report. Is it the doctor that told you that it was stage 4?
Yes, the doctor.
By the time you went there the second time?
Yes.
But just based on seeing you was when he calculated that it was stage 4?
I do not know them. I don't want to say.
What do you understand? Because if someone tells me something, right, I would go and read up on it. Right. So what did you understand by stage 4? Because I'm assuming that you don't want to die, right? So if someone tells you stage 4, it sounds advanced, right? Or you don't know that.
Yeah, that's the reason why I broke out on social media.
Social media to answer the question.
That's not the reason you broke out on social media. You broke out on social media because you wanted to grow people to get the money to eat. So don't say that's the reason you broke out on social media, Blessing CEO. That's not the reason.
For you, what was social media? What was your goal on social media?
Now, as a medical practitioner, when they tell you have cancer, it's already traumatic enough.
Okay.
I didn't even have the guts to go and start reading. In fact, the major reason I came on social media was I wanted to see people who have experienced the same thing.
Yeah, but the big question is...
Yeah, you wanted to see people who have experienced the same thing so you can be able to take their document and do what you did. Somebody who has experienced the same thing was thinking you really have cancer. And the person said, okay, if I can fight cancer, okay, can I get a document? Yeah, you got a person document. At the end of the day, you flash your document. So you didn't come on social media because you came on social media all because my sister, you wanted to get somebody document to flash it. Yeah, go ahead, let's see.
How did you analyze? How did you conclude that it was stage 4?
Exactly.
Did the doctor just look at you and say, "Oh, this is stage 4"?
She's willing to share the report. Why not allow the doctor to look at it?
That was what I was look at.
Yes, I'm very interested.
Can she look at it?
That's what I was.
And let me ask you, as a lawyer, if someone publicly claims,
it's interesting that you're bringing system results to me, because Dr. Odigwe, the pathologist that signed this report, because of course we have
the sweeper coming. They all want to. They may go down about. She don't bless say the men are, I'm a doctor, right? So I can get any other information I want from any doctor. The men are signed the report. I know. Okay, let's see. I mean,
is it the same report as the one that was?
Yes, the pathologist that signed this result lives in Asaba. And I'm a doctor, of course. I can trace any doctor in Nigeria. And I called him on Tuesday.
Sorry,
and he knows nothing.
Is that the same report?
Yes, it's the same result. It's the same result that is going around social media. And this particular pathologist said he knows nothing about this. And he's based in Asaba, not
the pathologist of the
yes, of this report is based in Asaba. I know that for an absolute fact.
So he told you
that's the first yes, one? Because yes.
He told you that he has nothing to do with
yes, and he stays in Asaba. The address here is Enugu. He hasn't been to Enugu in recent times. He lives in Asaba.
So how do you respond to that?
This pathologist stays in Asaba.
Saying that the pathologist that you put in that report, which you claim
that signed this report stays in Asaba. That I know for an absolute fact.
Please, I want to ask again.
Go ahead.
Is this report the same report that we saw last week?
Yes, it is. It's
so
the same one.
Report that we saw last week, that Blessing you claim you didn't post on your Instagram page and on your social media page, is the same report that guy,
yes,
the guy
exactly.
that we saw on the video, which unfortunately they have not been able to show us, is the same report he printed. So this is your real report. So that's the first. What happened to the brother of the girl who claims that this report was forged?
I don't know who the person is.
So it's not a fake report.
No, it's not a fake.
But the brother of the girl that you just saw just now says this report is.
She says she don't know who the person is, but they cannot do her makeup. I don't just want to hold us. I want to show everything one after the other.
The sister's report.
It's not.
And this doctor stays in Asaba.
So are you saying, and number one, we are saying it's you don't know that man. Number two, you're also saying you didn't post this report
I didn't.
to the guy who just spoke on social media.
Absolutely.
But for some coincidence or some funny reason, the reports tally. The report the guy posted and the report here, they are totally the same. Word for word.
Even this doesn't tell us that it's stage 4.
But you are not even saying the oncologist whose name is there.
No, the pathologist.
The pathologist whose name is there said he doesn't
lives in
know
Asaba and he doesn't know anything about this.
So, Blessing, what do you want to say about that?
No, so the way it works is that, in medicine, there are different fields, right? So the process for a person that comes with a breast lump, you don't know what it is. So the first stage is to go for imaging. You come back from imaging. Right now, the modality is to do a biopsy, fine needle aspiration biopsy. Even if it comes out benign, you have to take out the lump. You cannot go because you cannot be very sure
from the
yes, because
that is whether she wanted it or not.
That is not your choice, unless you discharge yourself against or you do it against medical advice. It's not likely. You cannot come to me and you said you're not ready unless you're not medically fit. Maybe you're very sick, you're pregnant, you're not medically fit. But it's a if they're thinking it's benign, it's a simple surgery. It's not invasive.
That was the interview with Blessing CEO on Arise TV in Nigeria. This girl is so brave. She took somebody to report fraud. She put her name on it. Right on social media, loud that she had breast cancer, for people to pity her, to give her money. Now, Arise TV, after she went to Daddy Free show, Daddy Free tried to educate her, give her a baby caution. Arise TV invited her, but she did not have the slightest idea that they were going to have a lawyer, they were going to have a medical doctor, they were going to have, civil servant. When she came there, the doctor, that lady who looking just like gold, that lady gold, this is a gold in her brain. That lady asked Blessing CEO, and nothing they could say about what she said she got. Put a big screen in there. Or you get another recording you play. Blessing CEO did not tell people. Blessing CEO did not tell people what she got. She just came on social media to bear for money because she's a social media influencer. People start paying money, putting money there. You can put the other recording. People start putting money. When she was saying she's sorry, putting money there. They get sat down on social media, international platform. and said that she has stage 4 breast cancer, making mockery of people who are struggling with breast cancer, making mockery of breast cancer survivor, making mockery of people who have succumbed to breast cancer. What I think is behind this whole thing is Blessed CEO is somebody who loves to live, to show to the world that she living a life above expectation. She want to show to the world that she got it all. So, I mean, now before social media influencer, people used to follow people to pay them, but now you got everybody on social media. So maybe the money is not coming like before. This girl lied that she has stage 4 cancer. She could not even tell us how the process is. Before they say you have stage 4 cancer, that's a small thing for her. That's a small thing. So Blessed CEO right now is on a legal attack in Nigeria. The reason is allegedly she was just trying to pull a bit out there where people will come and grab it and pay the money. I mean, like in less than 24 hours, the guy had 13 million Nigerian money. As she said, but other people say she had little over money that when you convert it, you will be the $72,000. My sister Blessed CEO, because Blessed CEO, we use, I don't know how much we should use, shoes, she use this, she use this. Live according to your income. You're not living for other people, but by going beyond to take somebody who is stage 4. Leon, you got a lady, the original patient, pull her off the stream. The lady who is stage 4 cancer survivor, stage 4 breast cancer survivor. By going to take her documents because she was in sympathy with you. She fell for you because she had gone through the exact thing you're going through. And you tell her, please give me your result. She gave you the result. And then you took a result and went and changed everything to make it like your result. So people can give you money because you used to buy $2,000 weed. You used to buy $800 shoes. Now what you are doing, you are disrespecting our sisters and brothers who are fighting cancer. You are disrespecting family members whose family has succumbed to cancer. You are disrespecting our healthcare practitioner because you lie on the medical doctor. You are disrespecting the women who, because you can't lie as a woman. And now we already out of time. I will come back to show you guys. Somebody will say, but why you mean by she lied? Because she had come back to apologize. And people that gave her money, they told her send our money back. Some people went to sue her. They get shave her hair lower. How can you do that? This bring me to my own country, Liberia. Guys, we are not competing with anybody in life. We are not competing. If you go, you get your shine dress, and the shine washing dress is pretty. Wear it, you look good in the chest for you. If somebody can afford wearing $300-400 dress, let it be. You don't know the source of their money. But for the girl to come on Facebook, international platform, and say she got stage 4 cancer, and then come back again to apologize because she see the lawsuit is coming from all over. The lawsuit coming from the Medical and Dental Association of Nigeria. The lawsuit coming from the family or the lady whose profile she fraud. The lawsuit is also coming from people who she got money from. The lawsuit coming from a guy who lost his mother to breast cancer. Let's see you try, but you're not making. You try, but you didn't make it. Now today is Blessed CEO. Because what Blessed CEO on February a complete 419. A 419. Blessing she didn't have cancer. But your money finishing, my sister, there's a better way to look for money. You can't make mockery and make fun out of people who fighting this dirty disease. But we got a part 2 of Blessed CEO. We are already going almost an hour in the show. We got a part 2. We hope to bring, hopefully, we may bring a breast cancer survivor on the show to talk to us. But what I want you to know is nobody made mockery out of any sickness. It don't have to be cancer. It could be HIV. It could be hepatitis. It could be depression. It could be Alzheimer's. It could be Pakistan. It could be anything happen to. It could be anything. You don't make fun out of these patients. These people that are struggling with these diseases, their challenges. Nigeria reminded that guy that came on Facebook crying bitterly because his wife succumbed to breast cancer. So Nigeria blessing was out, but we have a lot of our females who want to live the way that people, that get, I value get, that get, but you can't wear this small clothes. Ma, at the end of the day, when God say it is time, everything that you wearing for head, I'm not telling you don't dress, but dress with your own money, high-end money. And I'm going to say somebody did this. No, that's so wrong. But again, want to say thank you for following us. Thank you for joining us again today. I say I dedicate this show to my sisters and brothers who are battling breast cancer, to the family member of those who succumb to breast cancer. We sincerely apologize to you for blessing CEO reminding you of your loved one. But I tell you this, online in law in Nigeria and the social media influencers and lawyers are on that case. That's not a joke. You can't joke like that. I mean, to the extent that you taking somebody document, and I tell the place, some women can go and take other people positive pregnancy tests and take it to the hospital and say they're pregnant. Some people will take other people positive pregnant tests and go tell their husband they're pregnant. I just want to let you know that lie cannot hide under the dry tree. When you lie, it will come out one day. Therefore, be honest with yourself. Say the truth. It may be hard, but say it. If you want to say thank you for following us, thank you for joining us, subscribe to our channel. We are here. Tomorrow will be the youth prime time. Hopefully from the co-host. She watching. Co-host, you think you can join the show to get updates on the morning show. Can Leon invite you? So the link is in the chat room. You can if you have the time, you can go there and just join us and let us know our morning show. So again, the co-host Ms. Vivian Cole is organizing a morning show that we will have 2 days a week. 3 days a week, she said. She's working on it. That will be from 9 to 10 in the morning. It will just be the update and things happening in Liberia. And we'll have our representative from Lofa, Nimba, and Mosoranda. We're still working on a lot of things. But until then, we start there. We have, again, all the UNICO people, hopefully, that's not today. Next Saturday, we'll have the UNICO national president in the studio. He will be in the hot seat. He's been there for 2 terms. He's going to be telling what was his achievement, what was his challenges, and what he's in, and which side is he leading. This year, we have our big UNICO conference, and that conference is an election conference. So we'll be having the president. Which way is he heading? He being the president that will be leaving office. I mean, who he think can come to take over his legacy. So we'll be interviewing Samuel G this coming Saturday. And hopefully the following Saturday, we can bring our breast cancer survivor who will be coming on the show to talk to us. I'm not concluded that with her yet, but I'm 50% sure she will be here. Again, we will have our morning show, breakfast show. The co-host know what it is. And then it will be on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 to 10, something like that. But on this platform, we have Sister Vivian Cole, who is the co-host of Central TV. She come on Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday. She come on Wednesday at sometime 9 to 10, so not 10 to 11. And she will be talking about inside Liberia. Everything she talks about is about Liberia. Again, Thursday is for the power of horse. It's done by Mrs. Harrisina Grapes Thomas Grant. And then for Fridays open now, or tentatively the youth will be coming back to Friday, and we have a gospel hour. So we are still working on the gospel hour. In the gospel hour finalized, and then we will come again and let you know that we'll be launching the gospel hour on Central TV, where the men of God will come and teach on the Bible, where the men of God will come and preach. If you have any in mind who got interest, you can get to the co-host. You guys can discuss it behind the scene, and we can start from there. But until then, we want to say thank you for joining us. This is Central TV. You are welcome. Subscribe, call us, get correction. We are waiting for your correction. Thank you for joining us. This is how we're going to draw this curtain and say thank you for trusting Central TV.
Central TV is here. We the best now in time. Oh, listen and be inspired. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Veronica the boss for Central TV.